deeply.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I feel I just need to share. So forgive me for taking up the space, but that was a lot, and I just reached a really high intensity right at the very end when the bell rang. My experience was like tracking, like you were saying, and then came to this part that wanted to survive. So, okay, how does that stay as it is? And then a lot of energy and sort of survival sort of came online, but something was surviving, and there was like a lot of joy, or not joy, but just life, I guess, like something that really
aliveness,
meaning, and just strength, or a lot that moved through. And then something got very scared, and I felt like I couldn't anymore track sort of, okay, let this terror be. Like I can really feel my heart like kind of increase, and I just reached that moment as the bell rang. So I just feel like I needed to share that, because it's it feels very brutal.
Making connection.
Yeah, just saying it. It must be said.
Yeah, I'm glad you're taking up space. It's good to share this, because it's also good how, till the end, even though it was very, very, it came to a head kind of like that, to see how you could kind of, let's call it separate of what was happening. No matter how comfortable or uncomfortable, and that aliveness came, that tells a lot. Yeah. And how clearly you could see that survival part. I think that's really good to see that, because the survival part in all of us runs our lives until we see it's running our lives. Yeah, and it's in the conditioned self, but then it's even deeper in this core separation that we all have with who we truly are. And when that gap can close, then we are free. Yeah. So in our conditioned self, and then even deeper in our existential self, you could say, we live in some form of divide or separation till we're not. And when we come to that head of that, that's very intense, because that's where the most amazing, let's call it most amazing beauty meets the most amazing terror. And that is like super fantastic and super scary simultaneously. And sooner or later, we all will fall in there, poof, and it will poof. But we cannot make that happen. But a meditation like today can help that, as exactly as you're sharing. It's kind of becoming aware also how much discomfort we carry with us. And also the beauty of it all. So yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Thanks for receiving. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, take up space. It's good. At your own pace.
I think something is just concerned about that, reaching that place and feeling my yeah, feeling brought to that edge, and then not feeling like I may have like support within myself or where I'm at.
Yeah.
It'll bring me down again from those places.
Yeah. Yeah. So just know that's the familiar belief system. There will not be enough support. I will not be held when that's going to happen. And I know you will be held because everybody will be held at that point. Doesn't mean it's not scary. It's scary to the mind. It's scary to the ego. It's scary to the psyche. But the heart rejoices. The silence of our being, who we are, is more than happy to receive us. It's the main support, main holder of all that is. Yeah. And that's truly the biggest fear of all people. Till it's not.
Okay.
Okay. So even when concern comes, it's okay that concern comes. Of course, that part is very concerned because it's going to die. You know, it's going to get completely out of control. Will be obliterated. Of course, there's concern. Yeah. And then the question is, can that concern be concerned? Let it be concerned. And then there's something deeper here that holds it all. Yeah. So you're touching upon very fine layers. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, we're going to come to a closure for today. So what Kali was speaking about, those are those fine layers that are comes to the core of our conditioned self, really, and then even deeper than our existence. And we all need to meet that. We all will go through that. And for some people, it's easier than for other people. But it tends to be, for most of us, coming to a head. You know, that is very, very intense. It's kind of coming to the abyss of life and death. And it's kind of what I spoke a little bit about this last weekend too, when we steep in the I am, what we played with in the weekend. Then at some point we come to the abyss of completely falling in. And there's something about standing on that edge of life and death, what's really standing on the edge of complete surrender, but we cannot make that happen. It's just, it will happen, it will unfold. We will fall in, as I call it, into the wondrous emptiness till we're not there. We don't know ourselves then as we used to know ourselves, so to speak.